Ladies and gentlemen, it is this week of E3, which means there will be loads and loads of new games to be announced, and I will be streaming all of it. So coming this Wednesday, or actually from this Wednesday, I'll be streaming all the press conferences that will be happening, including E3, the Summer Game Fest, and as well as Battlefield Live Reveal. All of that will be live streamed on my Twitch, so check the link in the description below. You can follow me along, and if you cannot watch me live, don't worry about it, because all the new reaction videos will be put up on my YouTube channel as well. So consider subscribing if you haven't already. But since the first thing is going to be about Battlefield, let's talk a little bit about that. This week on Wednesday, we'll see the brand new reveal of Battlefield 6, or it's called Battlefield because it hits different. That's right, WW2K22, I used your code because I am 100% sure that your game does not hit different. But since we are closing in into the Battlefield reveal, there are loads and loads of rumors coming about the very game. Guys, it's just a few days away, hold your horses and watch the goddamn reveal. But I do know that there are some things that won't be there probably in the reveal which this rumor is talking about. This rumor is coming from the Discord server of Tom Henderson, the guy who has been leaking stuff about Battlefield. According to the rumor, June 15th will be the time for private beta testing, and then the open alpha will be coming around sometime later this month. As for the game, you will be having two attachments with you. So let's say a gun can have an attachment of a vertical grip and a red dot sight. Then you can quickly attach these items to your gun. If you want to change from already attached red dot sight to an ACOG sight, you can do it right away because your character will have an ACOG sight with him. You can also take out barrel extension and stock of a shotgun away because you can take them away and put it in your probably pockets. It's similar to Crisis, how you can attach some scopes and barrel onto your gun, but those are very limited. You can attach only 2 scopes or maybe 1 suppressor, and that's it. Looks like there will be limitations in the amount of attachments you can do, and according to this rumor, there will be only 2. The map in this game will be huge, the biggest in Battlefield history, and it will have sectors. These sectors are big portions of map, and in order to get the sector, you need to capture points. And one sector can have 3 to 4 points. Once you capture these sectors, it's yours forever because the enemy won't be able to take it back ever. One sector is considered as a size of half medium-sized Battlefield 3 map. These sectors will be on top of the map, and once you take one sector, you will have time to do whatever you want for a while. So you can go ahead and capture the second sector, which will be at the bottom of the cliff. So it looks like you will be traveling down to capture more sectors. It's similar to that of Battlefield 1 game mode, where you capture a point and then once the point is yours, you go forward to capture the other point, while the enemy team will have to retreat backwards so that they can defend their second point, and so on it goes. So if your team captures all the points, you win, and if you cannot defend all the points, you lose. As for game mode, Rush will make a return and will have team play rather than being a lone wolf. Not so sure how that will work, but well, we'll see. Along with that, there are other news such as the game won't be playable in last gen consoles, crossplay won't be there at launch, tornado and twisters will be in the map, but every map has a twister, not a tornado. A twister will pick up cars and throw them around like a tornado. Wingsuits will be in the game along with grapple hook like Dying Light or let's say Batman, and also ziplines from Modern Warfare. I'm kind of concerned on how the Battlefield game will be launched. According to this rumor, it's not coming to console. The last gen console won't be able to play in that, and also there will be no crossplay, which worries me, to be honest. If anybody has PlayStation 4 and Xbox only, then they won't be able to play this game. Is that what this rumor is trying to say? Because I think that is kind of odd. I don't think so EA will be doing that. I mean, again, it's EA, so they can do anything, but still, I don't think so they will be just ditching out PlayStation 4 players altogether. PS5, there's so less PS5 players. I mean, still, according to PS4, there's a lot less PS5. Overall, this rumor talked about a lot of Battlefield. I mean, there's so much information. However, I don't want this game to be a clusterfuck where nobody knows what's happening because it's probably too much into the future. I mean, it is a futuristic game. I mean, it's not currently to the present day. It is a modern shooter, but I just hope that it doesn't go towards a direction where Call of Duty Advanced Warfare went. The reveal video will be happening this very Wednesday, but we don't know if there will be any kind of deep dive or it's just going to be a trailer and that's it. Well, again, we will have to wait. So guys, wait till Wednesday. It's only 3 days. What are you guys' expectations of Battlefield? Let me know in the comments below. I am just keeping my hopes low. I just want to see the reveal trailer and see how it's gonna be. A fresh new job vacancy by Respawn apparently says that this new game that Respawn is working on is going to be an RPG game. Well, Respawns are the ones that are behind Apex Legends, the very popular one, or even Titanfall series, as well as they worked on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. All of these games are brilliant, and that's why Respawn is one of the top ones. The company confirmed on April that they will be working on a brand new IP, but no news on what genre that game would be was told, because the game is way too early in development. Well, now a recent job vacancy have sort of confirmed on what that game could be. One vacancy is for combat lead designer, and the description says, our ideal candidate is well versed in the areas of control mechanics, enemy design, AI behaviors, combat or weapons, class design, skills or progressions, story and boss encounters. In that description, the interesting thing is class design and skills or progression, which none of the previous titles has, and it tells us that it could be an RPG game. Another vacancy is for senior system designer. It says develop the vision of the game's system and develop gameplay systems with a focus on long-term loops and play motivation. It will also oversee the global balance and difficulty curves of the game, supporting diverse player skill levels and play styles. So from this, it could be possible that Respawn is working on an RPG adventure game with an emphasis on progression and story. Now again, this is way too early to talk about this because the game is very early in development. They are putting out job vacancy, which means it is very early in development. So usually what happens in game development, when they start it off, they have some things in mind to make this game off, and then that thing just turns or changes immediately, maybe as they go on into production. That's how it usually goes. So maybe these things will change. Maybe it's not going to be an RPG adventure per se, but maybe it will have elements of RPG. So yes, this info could be false because these are based on job vacancies and the game is just now in production. So we will have to wait until there will be any kind of news, maybe a trailer, a teaser, when Respawn can drop it, which I believe will be coming out next year sometime. Regardless, I'm looking forward to Respawn Entertainment because they have not let me down. I believe they are one of the best companies out there because they have made all these games. But again, we'll have to wait and see what's gonna happen. I don't want to keep my hopes high because I believe a lot of people do keep their hopes high and then they got very disappointed and then they just go ahead on Twitter and be like, oh my god, this company sucks. What I would recommend is hold your horses, calm down and keep your expectations low in any video game whatsoever. Well, that would be it for this episode of GM News, and also remember, this week is E3 weeks, which means so many game announcements, and I'll be doing a live stream, so join me on Twitch, link in the description down below, so that you can watch me live as I watch all these press conferences, including Summer Game Fest, which I am an official co-streamer of it. So definitely follow if you haven't already, and if you cannot watch me on that time, subscribe to this channel because there will be reaction videos put up to this channel so that you guys can check it out and have fun. Thank you so much guys for watching this episode, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Until then, stay awesome, stay safe, and always have fun playing video games. Boo 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 boo. Just ignore why I do these actions, okay?